Last month, you may remember there was a series of thefts of car tires and rims right from parking lots in apartments at the Liverpool and Onondaga Hill areas.
And one of the targets was North Star Apartments. That's in Clay. Management there notified residents about the crimes days after it occurred. And in a community meeting held at the complex, many started to question why it exactly took so long.
News Channel 9's Julia LeBlanc has been looking into this one for us. Joins us now in the studio. Julia, the management of the complex says this is all in part because they didn't know about this in a timely fashion, right?
That's what they say, Dan and Jennifer, and it raises the question, if a crime happens in an apartment complex like this one, where the sheriff's office regularly patrols the area, are deputies responsible for warning management about that response? We took that question to the Onondaga County Sheriff's Office. Turns out deputies are not obligated to notify the management of a complex if a crime took place on their property. That's unless it's part of their investigation or if they believe there's an issue of public safety. Sergeant John Siebers says the protocol taken by deputies depends almost entirely on the victim of the crime. For example, if someone damages the property of the complex, he says deputies would tell management because they're the victim. But if a crime involves a tenant's car, it's up to the victim of the crime to decide if they want to go notify their management. And North Star did hold a community meeting to discuss this issue. Many who live there wondered, how are they supposed to know what's going on if they're in their community, if nobody notifies them when something bad happens?
Just because you live in an apartment complex doesn't mean that you can't have the security that you want. You can create it. You can call CNY Neighborhood Watch. You can have a meeting. You can have tenants get together and come up with this group and meet regularly and talk about any concerns that you may have, safety concerns.
Now, this is what people woke up to that weekend. Their cars in parking lots propped up on cement blocks after thieves took them in a matter of minutes. Sergeant Siebers says they still have not found the culprit or culprits who have traveled to a handful of apartments doing exactly this.